Okay, coming up next, we are going to run Devotion, Hampshire Boar, found on page 11. And then that is who Abby is on. He is an example back on Fundamental, back on, I'm going to say that, Eduardo. He's a board that we raised here at Gold Rush. And then we're also going to bring out another board. We think that they're a lot of very similar. He's out of Exclamation, who examples out of back on Slow Down that we got from Platt Show Pigs, and Avery right here, she is on Pumped Up. Just talk about each one of these boars a little bit as we're out here. We'll start with Devotion that Abby's on this side of the ring. This guy's one that from a baby we've been watching him. He is stout skulled, really neat in terms of how he's designed, extremely square down that top line, very good in terms of muscle shape. You get behind him, he's stout hipped. He takes a really good long flexible stride, really good in terms of that depth of body and center rib, and whether you're looking at making females to go and show or replace sows in your herd, or you're looking for a bear to get out that can just go, and a lot of these shows, if you get into those big green classes, if you're at a national show or state fair, you're going to be driving for a little while, and you need a pig that can get out and walk and go, and that's where this guy's extremely good in terms of those feet size. That's what his mom did. His mom was fourth overall gilt Springfield last year that Cashton showed. Her name was Dolly, and she could just walk for days, and so comes from that proven bloodline there as well, and one that's just been a lot of fun to watch, and we like an awful lot, and so we are excited. And how Lindsay was talking about those example pigs are naturally darker complected. You can see that from him coming from that there. And then we'll hop over to Miss Avery. She's over here showing Pumped Up. Pumped Up came from Platt Show Pigs, and this is one what we think is just so cool from the side profiles. Up-headed, jet level from the side, really good in terms of how he ties in on the backside of that blade into that loin edge, one that gets out and moves extremely well. He's kind of fighting the whip a little bit here today, but he too takes a long, flexible stride. Super square made at the ground, sets those feet down correctly, carries that width and squareness to that upper skeleton of his body while still being true in his muscle shape and stout out through that hip. I can see big green gilts coming out of that guy. They're going to be so cool walking across the green shavings there at Louisville or wherever that target show is for you. Two really cool, clean neck, sleek looking Hampshire boars.
And I just wanted to touch Avery, who's got the longer dark hair. She has Pumped Up. How we kind of came to be with him was the gilt we were showing. She was only ever beat a few times jackpot-wise, and that was by the mother of this Pumped Up boar. That sow was shown by the Shoup family, who have been tremendous Hampshire enthusiasts for years. She originally came from High Point, and I believe she was the reserve champion Hampshire gilt at the Indiana State Fair last year. And quite honestly, I fell in love with that gilt. And those two gilts, the mommies of both of those, went 1-2 at a lot of jackpot shows last year, and that's how they ended up here. We were chasing some sow lines.